Hello beautifuls, welcome back to my Chanel and to another absolutely scorching hot day in London today. I have no idea if Susan will like me wearing this outfit, but you know what? Who cares?
We all gotta die of something.
So, my lovelies, it's time for another episode of That's the One, girls. So, a little update in my life, my loves. I am moving. I will be moving in literally 2 weeks and 3 days from today. And I'll be living in the same building as Roly. We will be neighbours, so I can't believe it's happening. I can't believe it's happening. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for months and months and months and months and months. Finally, a place came up and I snapped it, girls. But that also does mean that a few days after I move, I am going to Marbella for my FFS. So, the reason why I have super white blonde roots now is because it's probably going to be the last time I'm going to be able to do it for months. Ooh, come on girls, let's get nervous. So my lovelies, in the last episode, there was a lot that we saw. So we saw the youngest ever contestant on the Swan program. And I just don't know how I feel about that. I think I made my feelings perfectly clear in that video. You can go back and watch it if you want. But there was a top comment left on that video, and I just want to share it with you guys because it could actually explain a lot of the things that Marsha was going through. So, Shannon Staley has written, Marsha clearly has PCOS. Getting on the right birth control and getting my hormones regulated helps so much with extra arm hair and facial hair. It would do her a world of wonders. Now, I'm actually really quite shocked that a lot of you guys shared the opinions in the comments that you haven't had blood tests before going in for surgery. That, to me, just sounds a little bit wild. Like, I think when I had my appendix out, I didn't have to have a blood test. But anytime I have had elective surgery, I have had to have a blood test to make sure that, A, I'm not carrying any, like, blood diseases, and B, that I'm actually in a fit and healthy state to be able to go under surgery. So it is kind of a surprise that you guys haven't, like, some of you guys haven't had to do that. I don't know, it just seems really strange to me. Maybe I will come across a surgeon or a surgery at some point in my future that will say, no, girl, we don't need a blood test. But I might just have one anyway, just to make sure I'm okay.
Aren't you clever? Thank you, it's been brilliant.
So, my lovelies, this is the final episode that we are watching today. The final Swan episode before the pageant, girls. The pageant!
Only one will make it to the pageant, girls.
A dead body.
Who remembers the pageant? Do you remember her? Problematic lady on the go. It feels like we're coming to the end of an era. Honestly, it does. I will be filming the finale with Roly in upcoming weeks, ready to go live when I am away. So it's just kind of like, oh, the end of the Swan, girls. And then, of course, as I did with season 1, I will be filming a Where Are They Now? What happened after the Swan, girls? Why don't you pop in your hanger? I've spiced it up a little bit, spiced up your life. Every boy and every girl, you've got gout. I have decided to be on the Monster Blue today. So this one tasted a little bit like, do you remember? I don't know, British people might know this. So in the tuck shop when you were like a child, you used to be able to get those like fizzy blue bubble gum, like really naff, like fizzy drinks. Like they were like 7p or something ridiculous like that. Absolutely appalling for you. Kind of tastes a little bit like that and I'm very into it. Not sponsored, sis. Although Monster, if you would like to reach out, I'm very available. Ooh. And I guess it's time to find out if it's a scandal, girls.
Tonight on the Swan, it's
That's
the
the
final
one.
2 competitors.
The final 2.
Amy Williams is a single mother who feels
Pile
like her
drive
life is
the
going
baby.
nowhere.
I had to move back in with my mom and dad, and I just felt like the biggest loser.
Can the Swan program help her recover years of physical neglect?
She has one of the worst infections in her mouth I have ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
And Dory Weber is a woman who has struggled for 10 years to have a child.
I was rushed
Woman
to
on
the
the edge.
hospital where they told me that I lost the baby.
Oh.
I just feel like I have a broken spirit.
Can the Swan experts help put her life back on track?
I'm hoping that going through this program
Nelly
will
Galan
help
is
me
not
so that
qualified.
I don't go to sleep every night crying.
With one spot remaining, who will join Jennifer from week 1?
Jennifer.
Gina from week 2.
Gina.
Erica from week
Erica.
3. Carrie from week 4.
Carrie.
Cinnamon from week 5.
Cinnamon.
Delisa from week
Delisa,
6.
go.
And Marcia from week 7.
Marsha, girls.
To take the 8th and final spot in next week's Swan pageant.
Ooh, to actually become a real-life Swan.
Tonight on the Swan.
That's the one, girls! Okay, wow. First of all, we are in for an episode tonight, aren't we, my lovelies? How on earth am I going to brand this video without having to delve into the realms of the unacceptable? I do wonder.
Good evening, I'm Amanda
Oh,
Byram. and
I can hear
welcome
your
to the
shoes.
Swan. Now we're only 1 week away from our grand finale.
Look at the state of that seam. Oh, Amanda, you have not
Only
turned
one
the
week.
pageant. Look. Looks like she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little tiny penises. Maybe it looked better in the studio, but like, what is this ochre? Is this ochre? Is this a sateen ochre? A sateen? Oh, a nice
pageant, and
necklace.
there's just one spot remaining. Tonight, two incredible tales of transformation
She's
are
going
about to
over here.
unfold.
Come on, please
Only
caress
one
the
woman will
banister.
move forward with a chance to be crowned the Swan.
Do you know, I never listen to what she's saying. Is she going to transfer on her? Pissing banister! Piss! Oh my god, here we go. Imagine the orchestra that they had to get involved for all of this. And there's a guitar, there's a 17-piece string quartet. No, I don't know orchestra words. Oh, Jeffree Star's house. Already? What's happening? What's this? What's a deliberation?
Evening,
Executed.
experts. Let's meet the first of our two competitors tonight. Amy Williams, a single mother from Texas.
We haven't
in
seen that
search of her
before.
dreams.
That was different, wasn't it? We literally never see them like going into the room, except the first episode where they're like,
I think that we have cast out the woman on the go.
some nonsense about them being doctors excavating the sensual beauty of the inner self, or some nonsense like that. It almost felt like they were going on Dragon's Den, and Deborah Meaden would have been like,
I'm out.
But please give me a brow lift.
I'm Amy Williams
Amy.
from a little northwest suburb of Houston, Texas. I'm 27. I'm a mom and a waitress.
27.
My dream is to just sing, to be a performer, to just stand in front of a crowd of 1,000 people and be happy with how I look.
Maybe hard to understand.
I think she's got a great singing voice, but Amy definitely does not think she's beautiful. She does have a poor self-image.
Oh, that's
I held myself
relatable.
back because I was told I had a face for radio. It did stop me dead in my tracks, and it made me think I could have already been somewhere in my life.
No, sis, what they don't tell you is that actually all the faces you see on televisione are lies. They are wearing pounds and pounds and pounds of specific TV-ready makeup. If you go onto stage, you have to wear stage-style makeup. That's how it works. The thing is, even the men on their TV shows and probably podcasts now. Men do a lot of podcasting, don't they? Oh. I have a podcast myself, so I can't say that, but there we go. I'm never shopping in VHS again! Otherwise, disgusting save. I can't believe all this. You've mugged me, girls. I feel like they wear so much makeup, and you might be saying, Luxeria, but you wear a lot of makeup. I don't wear a lot. I just wear good makeup, and there is a difference. No pan stick for me. Not that I have a problem with pan stick.
I could have already been somewhere in my life if I didn't look like this. About 4 months ago, when I had to move back in with my mom and dad, I just thought to myself, you know, here I am, this 27-year-old single mom, waitress that can't make it on her own. And I just felt like the biggest loser.
Oh, but sis, that's not your fault. That is the economy's fault, because guess what? A universal millennial experience is moving back home with your parents. That's great, isn't it? We've taken longer to move out of our parents' homes, and occasionally we have to move back in order to survive. There is no fear or problem in saying that, even though it does feel pretty naff when it happens. Do not think that it is the end of the world, because yes, although it's nice to have your own space and live in your own place, sometimes the situations don't just manifest like that, and especially with the skyrocketing costs of living now, it's not the end of the world. Just make sure that you have a plan in place to eventually be independent. That's all. There's no harm in the plan taking a few detours to get there. Absolutely none.
And I just felt like the biggest loser.
Don't say the biggest loser.
When I look in the mirror, I
Blepharoplasty will get
see
you.
a big nose. I got hit in the mouth with a baseball in
think you
5th
have a
grade,
big
busted my
nose.
lip and broke my front tooth.
Ooh.
Kind of embarrassing at times, especially when you wait tables and you're smiling and talking to people all day and they're looking at your mouth and you know they're thinking, what's wrong with their teeth?
Okay,
really
but that's not
hate
your fault.
This chin right here. This
Aqualix.
other chin that I have. I can do this
That's what
with
I
it, which is
had.
kind of fun. I just don't like that. I want it gone. My stomach is just a lot of loose skin and stretch marks. 10.5 pounds worth of kid really loosens up the stomach.
Oh, thank
Pregnancy
you.
permanently
I think
changes
the
your
hardest part
body.
would just be being away
Oh,
from my
look how
daughter.
blonde.
Thank you, baby.
But
Do you remember those? Remember those making those in like primary school? Those massive like, what do we even got? A gondola? No, garland? Is that what they're gondola? Gone but not gondola.
A dead body.
It was like paper garlands when it was someone's birthday. You'd be like, we made you this tat. Happy birthday. Oh, God. What even was school? What even was that? Nothing was taught to me in school that has prepared me for life at all.
But my dream is to be happy with who I am, how I look, how I
Relatable.
feel about myself. I want to be the
Relatable.
person people look up to and say, she's been through that. I'm going through that. She made it through. So can I.
Oh. I don't know how you would have done that back in
So
2000.
sad that age-old joke of a face for radio could have such a bad impact on somebody's life. Dr. Yanni, how do you help build up her self-esteem again?
She's like underachieving in every way. You can see it in her career, you can see it in her perception of herself. It's going to be important to do some exploration and find out exactly what it is that she continues to do inside her head that sets up that behavior pattern in the world.
And Dr. Haworth, she really feels that she's not pretty enough to pursue her dreams. What's your plan for her?
Amy presents a surprisingly very challenging case because she doesn't have one single facial feature around which I can build a surgical plan.
So you can't do it?
Where do I begin with a case like this?
Yeah, so you can't do it.
Definitely start with a rhinoplasty, follow that up with an endoscopic brow lift.
Oh, what a surprise,
What I'm
brow
gonna have to do
lift.
is this tricky operation where I put in mandibular angle implants around her jaw. Once
Oh,
that's
that's a
done,
first.
I think then we can just focus in on her body. Liposuction, a simple breast lift. She'll obviously have a huge improvement in terms of body image.
Dr. Worth, can you salvage her teeth at all?
Oh, she looks like she's about to burst into tears. So, with what Dr. Haworth said there, I felt like if I was in a consultation and someone said to me, you don't have a feature that I can work around, so what I think I might do is a rhinoplasty and then maybe a brow, I wouldn't be like, oh, you've come to a conclusion and giving me a real uplifting confidence thing. I would not have gone to Dr. Haworth if that was the case. If he'd have said any of those things to me in a consultation, I'd have been like, oh, well, that's naff. I'm going to go somewhere else then. Because I don't think that to be told not any of your features at all are a good place to start with.
When Amy smiles, you see black everywhere, and that's decay. Amy's going to need a full mouth reconstruction, and I'm going to have to pull in probably 3 or 4 different specialists to get Amy's mouth healthy again.
Between you all, it sounds like an awful lot of work and only 3 months to do it in.
Yeah,
so
that's
let's review our
wrong.
plan.
That's wrong. No, shush, be quiet. If you're a dentist worth any amount of like money or any amount of like worth in your industry, oh, Sherry Worth, there's a shocking revelation, girls. I would be like, right, clearly this is unethical to do a full mouth reconstruction in 3 months. If she truly needs to get 3 or 4 other specialists in, how is she going to do that in 3 months? Impossible. Impossible. She needs to spend a year, 18 months under very specialist care to get the best outcome that will last for the rest of her life. She doesn't need quick fixes that are going to cause problems down the line. She certainly doesn't need Da Vinci veneers.
Amy's swan transformation begins with her face. She'll have a brow lift, lower eye lift, a nose job, an upper lip lift, a chin implant, and Amy will be the first swan to receive jaw implants to give her face a more defined look.
Now we would use filler, wouldn't we?
She will have state-of-the-art eye surgery to correct her vision.
Oh,
For her
okay.
body, she will have a tummy tuck, breast lift, and liposuction in 4 areas. Amy's biggest challenge will be at the dentist. She'll have extensive tooth reconstruction, 10 root canals, laser bone and gum surgery, Da Vinci veneers, and crowns. For her fitness transformation, Amy will be put on a nutrition.
10 root canals in 3 months. 10 root canals in less than 3 months, realistically. Just gonna leave that with you. 10 root canals, but not even counting the rest of what they said they're gonna do to her teeth. But 10 root canals in less than 3 months. Oh, we wonder why everyone slated this show when it came out.
For her fitness transformation,
Right, okay.
Amy will be put on a Nutrisystem diet to
Oh,
lose
boo.
25 pounds and will
25
spend
pounds?
150 hours in the gym to tighten and tone her body. To improve her poor self-image and learn how to set goals.
We've never been told like an hourly count like that before, have we? 150 hours in the gym and the Nutrisystem diet. God. Like, to be honest, any amount of exercise will help you achieve your goals, no matter what your goals are. If your goals are like, oh, I really want to be able to walk a little bit further. Wonderful. Do more walking. Eventually, you'll be able to walk further. Do you know what I mean? You'll be able to improve your cardiovascular health. There are so many things you can do. And to say just 150 hours in the gym doesn't really make much sense. That's a weird choice for them to phrase it like that. Like 150 hours in the gym. Yes, but doing what? Are we doing some of this one? Are we doing deadlifts? Are we doing Olympic lifting? Are we throwing a shot put? Are we swimming? Are we javelin? Are we fencing? Do you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Beep, beep. I've got
For poor
gout.
self-image and learn how to set goals, Amy will undergo weekly therapy and coaching.
Weekly. It's
Okay,
not good enough,
experts,
is it?
our next competitor is Dory Weber. Now, she is dealing with the after effects of years of fertility treatments and a heartbreaking miscarriage.
Fertility treatments aren't fun, are they?
My name is Dory Weber. I'm 40 years old.
Look at your hair!
We're general contractors, and we live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't think I have very much self-esteem today.
Oh, but
when I was young, I was teased about my nose. There were some boys in my class who started calling me parakeet and banana nose. That was the beginning of my low self-esteem.
Parakeet and banana nose?
But I think deep down inside it really hurt.
You just get those boys by the scruff of their head and just smash them into the tables. That is disgusting. Don't bully people about things they can't change in 30 seconds or less. In fact, don't bully people full stop.
As I got older, I tried to laugh it off, but I think deep down inside it really hurts still. I met my husband on a blind date, and I truly felt inside that he was just doing it to be nice.
She's actually probably one of the sweetest person you'll ever meet. And I thought she was attractive.
My whole goal in life was to get married and have children and start a family. For the past 10 years, I've been trying to have a child. I've been on a fertility program, which required me to give myself nightly injections. I did get pregnant. Everything went fine. And then after 12 weeks, I woke up one night and I was rushed to the hospital where they told me that I lost the baby.
What? Don't put this music over it, sis.
And it was probably the most devastating day of my life. We've spent so much money on trying to have a baby. And so when we looked into adoption, it was something my husband really didn't want to do. I try not to think about not being a mom, because if I did, I don't think I would make it through each day.
This is so heavy. This is far too heavy for Dr. Iani and Nelly Galan.
I see the toll that is taken on my body for the last 10 years. And I just feel like I have a broken spirit. I just started giving up on myself, the way I look.
You don't need to pinch your arms like that, sis. Your arms?
I would like my 40s to be a new chapter in my life that I can be more happy in.
That's understandable.
I'm hoping that going through this program will help me to be more accepting of my situation.
They're just going to give you a brow lift and send you on your way.
Every night crying.
Wow, okay, that was a lot.
That's such a sad story.
Let's reconvene.
Dr. Yanni, I mean, obviously her major issue is not being able to have children. How do you help her to cope with something like that?
I think there's a couple of levels of loss that she has to grieve. One is that she had a miscarriage, and two is that it may be too late to have another baby.
Okay, Debbie, obviously fertility treatments have made her put on quite a bit of weight. Now, is that easy weight to shift or not?
Not really, because it really has messed up her metabolism. So I'm gonna get her in the gym 6 days a week and really hit it hard. She needs overall work.
Dr. Worth?
When I look at Dory, her teeth are really pushed back to her tongue.
Okay.
We're going to bring her teeth out significantly with veneers, but she'll need the support from the chin, so her teeth don't look like they're out here and her chin's back here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Her chin is very recessed. It really needs to come out, and a chin implant will do that. We're going to do a nose job, really define her nose, improve the tip. She needs breast augmentation. She needs a lot of liposuction. Ideally, you do a tummy tuck. But children, it may be a possibility. You don't want to do that because it would basically undo the tummy tuck by stretching out the skin.
Yes.
Do you think then her 40s are a new chapter in her life? Like
40s is a new chapter for all.
Definitely. Let's review her plan then.
Okay, right. This is a weird
Dory's
one.
plan includes several procedures starting
hair
with
is
her
gorgeous.
face. She will have a brow and upper eye lift, LASIK eye surgery, a nose job.
Is an upper eye lift a blepharoplasty? And I do not mean a canthoplasty, because a canthoplasty is what we call like the fox eye look, where it like tilts up the outer edge. Is a blepharoplasty? I'm going to Google that quickly because I don't want to be spreading misinformation, girls. A blepharoplasty is a type of surgery that repairs droopy eyelids and may involve removing excess skin, muscle, and fat. So I guess that is technically an upper eye lift, right? That sounds pretty much like what it is, right? Okay. All right.
LASIK eye surgery, a nose job, fat transfer to her lips and cheeks, a chin implant, and liposuction below her chin.
This is a lot of
For
work.
her body, Dory will have breast augmentation as well as liposuction in 3 areas. Dory's dental plan
That's
will
not as much
include
work as I thought
bleaching,
they were going to
gum
say.
sculpting, Da Vinci veneers, and deep
I want
cleaning.
your gum tissue.
For a weight loss transformation, Dory
Oh,
will
her
be
hair
put
is
on a
so
1,200
good.
calorie a day diet and will spend 2 hours a day at the gym focusing on cardio and muscle toning.
Right. Okay, hang on. They say 3 months, don't they? So what is 3? So hang on. So, 150 hours, wasn't it? 150 hours the other girl got. Please calculate that. 2 hours a day times 90 days, which is approximately 3 months. 180 hours in the gym. But obviously they're going to be recovering from surgery for some of those weeks. I would hope so anyway, and not just push them straight off the operating table onto a treadmill.
Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, sir. Walk for me, sir. I'll see you after the function.
Yes.
To help Dory overcome the pain of her infertility, she will undergo weekly therapy and coaching. So let's get started.
Coming up next on The Swan.
That's the one.
It's the first day of the Swan program, and our 2 competitors arrive in the Los Angeles apartment they'll now call home.
Oh look, it's actually
Dory
not
hopes
too
to lose the
ochre.
weight she's gained
Those
from
doors are
fertility
very
treatments
skinny.
and come to terms with her longings to be a mother.
Longings.
I try not to think about not being a mom, because if I did, I don't think I would make it.
They love this like black and white but pop of colour, don't they?
And change the face that set back her singing career.
I held
Set
myself
back
back
her
because
singing
I was
career.
told I had a face for radio.
Both
she's
our
become
swans will
Satan.
undergo radical transformations, but it will be
Ooh.
3 long months
Oh,
before
no
they
mirrors,
see
girls.
themselves at their final reveal.
That little like wing is so
No
unnecessary.
mirrors at all.
From day 1, they learn the rules of the program.
I will stick to a strict
Underground
diet.
Berlin.
I will work out 6 days a week.
I will go to therapy once a week.
Is this daily
Dory
affirmations?
finds strength
Once
in
a week.
encouraging words from home.
And it's
Stand
filmed.
tall and proud and show them what a champion you are.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
Amy's in pain as she thinks of the family she's left behind.
Oh.
Can you read this right now? Too hard.
The road
So we're going to zoom in on you and make it worse.
commit.
I'm a swan now.
Program
As the
begins
one.
now.
Out. The mysterious passage
Amy's
of time.
transformation starts with a trip to her plastic surgeon.
Oh, just
Amy doesn't have
off
a
to the
feminine
plastic
face.
surgeon.
Her bone structure is weak, and it really doesn't
What did you just say?
Plastic surgeon.
Amy doesn't have a feminine face. Her bone structure is weak, and
Well, Dr. Haworth, I don't think you have a masculine face. You've got a weak jaw and a weak chin.
her bone structure is weak, and it really
She
gives
looks
her a
so
clean
good
look.
there. Sorry, how dare you say this woman does not have a feminine face? Look how absolutely gorgeous she looks there. What? What is he talking about? She's got lovely skin. Actually, some viscera came out then, my loves. Connective tissue hoomst.
Her bone structure is weak, and it really gives her a plain look.
Hi, Amy. Hi. Dr. Hayward.
To give Amy's face a more angular and defined look, I literally have to build up her jaw and chin.
I'd love to have a jawline. It's one of my biggest dreams.
Amy's going to be the first one to get mandibular angle implants, which very few surgeons do
wonder-
because it is such a technically demanding procedure.
I wonder,
Make
yeah, I
an
wonder.
incision inside the mouth, and we want to fit these things on the ledge here. The one issue, though, with this surgery, there is a higher risk of infection.
Oh.
Okay, let's go onto your body now. You've got a lot of extra skin here, combined with a lot of stretch marks. So we're going to
Gosh,
make an
infection
incision
in the
from
mouth.
here to here, and tighten this up.
Okay.
Motherhood has taken a real toll on Amy's body. Correcting that won't be hard, but her face is going to be the real challenge. I'm really anxious to see how dramatic her results will be after the surgery.
Thank you so
Any
much.
mention of the pageant? Why not? No?
Amy's eager to get started, while
Is
Dory
she?
takes her first step towards a new look.
Come on,
Fertility
Dory.
treatments have really wreaked havoc on Dory's body. She's gained a
Wreaked
lot of weight,
havoc.
has a lot of loose skin.
Havoc?
I want to feminize her and find the beauty under that hard hat.
Havoc?
She's really got a nice face, but the chin's a little short, a little what we call recessive. So we'll do a chin implant, a little chin liposuction.
One of the main things I want to do is take care of my nose.
So you basically want to reduce the size and maybe feminize it a little bit more,
Yes.
right? So let's talk about what we're going to do to your body. And we don't really want to do a tummy tuck because you never know. You might.
There's a way that they open these gowns that just makes me feel very much like,
Oh, peep inside.
do you know what I mean? It's very that motion, isn't it? Like, I can just imagine him with what are they called? Speculums, and being like,
Oh, gape.
That is disgusting.
disgusting. Doctor, do gape.
Do your body. And we don't really want to do a tummy tuck because you never know. You might get pregnant, okay?
Right.
And pregnancy could undo a tummy tuck by stretching out the skin. So I think liposuction
Bird.
is the way to go. All right, so why don't you turn around? You just need a lot of working out. Most of this work is going to be done where?
In the gym.
Okay,
Open
at
to
least he
anything.
told her that, I
I came
guess.
to the Swan to get a complete transformation, so that's what I'm here for.
Dory has a positive outlook, and Amy can't
That
wait to
was
take her
kind of
next
positive.
step in the program.
Oh, right, here's
a
the
long
dentistry.
overdue visit to the dentist.
just really excited about
10.
being able to smile and laugh and not.
But this is a shortcut, and you don't
Amy's
know
mouth
because
is in
they're
a
not
bad
being
state
honest
right
with
now.
you.
I'm going to have to extract numerous teeth. I won't know the extent of the damage until I really get in there and see what's going on. This is Dr. Marion. He's going to be putting you to sleep today. Wow,
night.
she's got a lot of decay here. Oh my God. The destruction is so bad. I don't even know how she functions on a day-to-day basis. This tooth is coming out in little tiny pieces. I may have to extract this one too. I'm refraining from putting my shoe on her chest to get this tooth out. Got that. Okay, here's the last little piece. Great. I extracted 4 decayed teeth, recontoured her gum tissues with laser surgery, and prepared her mouth for temporary veneers.
Oh.
I worked on her for about 5 hours. It was a workout.
Wow.
Then I called in a specialist, Dr. Boncristiani, who did 5 root canals, and he still needs to do 5 more. I have never seen a 27-year-old girl with this much decay and destruction in her mouth. Hi, Randall, how are you? I was on the phone with Dr. Haworth immediately today. Amy has so much infection in her mouth, he may have to postpone her facial surgery. She has one of the worst infections in her mouth I have ever seen. I don't know about putting those jaw implants in right now.
When do you think you're going to have a handle on this infection?
Probably about 2 weeks.
That's obviously going to change my plan of action.
Amy's surgery was scheduled for tomorrow, but due to the infection,
See?
it has to be postponed for 2 weeks.
See what I'm saying? You can't fix this. You can't fix this in 3 months. You can't begin to teach people like life-affirming ways of looking after themselves after so long of neglect due to whatever the reasons are, whatever they are, you know, life just happens sometimes, and unfortunately sometimes as a result of that, we neglect ourselves. That's just a fact. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But as I was saying earlier, you can't fix this. You can't fix this in 3 months. Like, she had so much work done then, and she's still got more work to do. And because of the level of infection in her mouth, she can't have the next surgeries, which are going to be happening tomorrow, apparently, according to this time frame. So it's like, no, this whole show needed to be like 18 months or a year in order to really make a positive effect in these lives. One thing done, let it heal, assess the situation. Another thing done, let it heal, assess the situation. It's almost like they're not even building the foundation of which the house is going to be set on. They're just kind of like building the house and not like creating a good solid foundation that means that there's no shortcuts and that it's going to last a lifetime and that it's going to be beneficial for mental health in the long run. That's why I have a problem with this one, girls. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Amy's transformation has been put on hold, but Dory is ready to move on. Tomorrow, she
Right.
heads into surgery.
Does she? Oh, here we go. The balcony girls.
About the surgery tomorrow. I think it's more anxious feeling.
Yes.
For the rest of my life, I'm going to be somebody new, which is very exciting for me.
I don't know if I like that. I feel like that is a misplaced phrase because plastic surgery doesn't make you a new person. It gives you a tool to increase your quality of life. It doesn't make you a better person or a more improved person or blah, 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 blah. Those will all come from your mental fortitude between your ears. So that to me sounds very much like an old advert of like, get this product, it'll fix your life. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of how cosmetic surgery was advertised to the public for such a long amount of time because only really celebrities used to get it. So it was obviously like, oh, get this plastic surgery, become someone new, like someone new that people will love to talk to and give a career to. Like, it's very that, isn't it? And if you're getting plastic surgery for those reasons, you're probably going to be more disappointed with the results.
It's very exciting for me.
Right. They love this sky shot,
Dory
don't
is
they?
ready for her physical transformation to begin.
Fertility drugs have really taken a toll on Dory's body. Today I want to feminize her and really sculpt her body. We're going to do a lot of liposuction in various areas. So we're going to do your nose and redefine your chin bone with a chin implant.
Ooh.
Welcome to the Swan program. Let's do it, all right?
Oh, okay. Oh, yes,
Okay, so we're going to liposuction the left upper thigh. Do not do this at home. Boy, if she doesn't like being in a bikini now, I'd be shocked.
Oh, it's very Hoover the
Okay,
turkey.
onto the base. One of the keys with Dory's surgery today is to bring her nose and chin into balance. We're going to round it out by giving her a nice chin implant. Okay, chin implant, chin liposuction done. One last thing, the nose.
I did actually say this a few weeks ago in one of the other episodes, but this season is so much less graphic than season 1. And actually, Dr. 90210 is the most graphic plastic surgery show that we've seen so far on my channel. This feels almost tame in comparison to season 1, and I wonder if that had something to do with the ratings drop from season 1. But then again, like, I suppose you just couldn't put like huge graphic surgery on TV back in the day because it would probably put people off. But that was part of the shock, I think, of why people tuned in, was to see what these women were actually going to go through, because it's very different, I suppose, going through the process, because you're technically, you know, out of it, so you don't see what's actually happening to you. You just kind of get like the start and the finish, or rather, well, of the surgery, not necessarily of all the recovery and everything. I wonder if that had an actual impact on the ratings by them not showing as much of the surgical procedures. Right.
Dory has a 1 millimeter bony hump that we're going to take down using the power rasp.
Oh my.
Let's close. Nose is done. Heidi,
Done.
what do you think?
I think we nailed it.
Yeah, we nailed it.
Thank you, Heidi. I don't know who you are.
She's been called parrot nose, banana nose, but I think she's going to be very pleased. This is going to help her transformation tremendously.
Okay. Oh.
I'll see you at the pageant.
Actually, she looks quite
2 weeks
well.
have passed. Tomorrow, it's finally Amy's turn in the OR. A surprise
Outside
package
of
from
the
home
balcony,
provides a bit of comfort.
I've got gout.
she's
Oh, look.
Her little frog. I definitely couldn't miss Preston.
Oh, she couldn't have her surgery, could she?
So much already. I've got a lot of pictures on my wall of my little girl. Looking at them, that's what's really keeping me going.
So this is a nice thing that they didn't do for anyone else.
After a restless night, Amy arrives ready for surgery.
Right, did you really need to film them overnight to have that 0.8 of a second shot in there?
A token from her here. It's just a comfort thing, you know, it's just like a security blanket. He needs a mini tummy tuck. That's why I brought him in today.
Oh, I see. The infection in her mouth is cleared up, so I can finally put in her jaw implants.
Okay.
It could take a lot of time in the OR.
Peace, I'm out of here.
In order to maximize Amy's potential, she's going to need a lot of feminine sensuality invented into her face.
Why don't you get some masculine sensuality and shut up?
Implants to give her more of a model look.
A model?
Perfect. One side has been done here, whereas this side
Wow.
doesn't. Now we're on to her tummy tuck. What I did with her was tighten up her muscles just below her breastbone, all the way down to her pubic bone. Beautiful.
Wow, that is
had
the full
extensive surgery
front.
today, and she's going to be in a lot of pain.
Yes, she is.
My biggest concern is that those jaw implants could get infected. It's going to be a really tough recovery.
She is so swollen. She looks so
Next
much...
on The Swan, Amy's grueling recovery takes its toll.
The swelling's going to get worse before it gets better.
And Dory's emotional progress hits a stumbling block.
Poor thing.
having a baby
I think that's what I'm going to look like. Right, here we go.
To the average person, she looks shocking. It looks like she's been through 10 rounds in a boxing match.
That's what I'm going to look
Let me
like.
guess, your evening wasn't too fun. These mandibular angle implants are associated with a lot of swelling.
The swelling's going to get worse.
You should have
before
told
it
her
gets
that
better.
first,
Generally,
maybe.
it's worse the second and third day out. And that's one of the advantages of not having any mirrors around. If Amy saw herself now, she'd be horrified.
Just remember these words, this too shall pass.
Oh no.
Take care, sweetie. I know this is tough.
2 days later, Amy is strong enough to return home, where she'll have round-the-clock care.
Okay.
I like ice packs. Okay, let's see what I'm doing.
Oh.
I need a cheeseburger.
Yeah, how are you going to do this on a diet?
Pizza or cow or something.
I've got stitches on the inside of my mouth where my jaw implants went in, and I can't chew. It hurts too bad.
Just fight a lot of sugar.
Oh, that is a lot, isn't it? That is a lot.
Meanwhile, Dory's recovery is progressing smoothly.
Okay.
If I looked in the mirror right now, judging by my just touching my face, I'd probably look like Frankenstein, so I don't want to see a mirror.
I refuse to...
Interesting that they've seemed to have asked them, or there's lots of emphasis this episode about how do you feel about not being able to see your reflection kind of thing. It feels like in this episode that they're kind of like bigging up the decision to be like, no mirrors, girl. The reason why they want no mirrors is not for them in recovery to make them feel better. It's so that they get the shocking moment at the end. Be under no illusions, my lovelies. It is not for their own mental health and sanity. It is purely for TV ratings. So the idea that they're actually putting sentences being like, and how would you think about like looking at yourself in the mirror? Tell Auntie Luxie, babe. That's not what they're, no, like get in the bin.
I refuse to go into depression or
Okay.
let myself feel the pain. Just telling myself, you're gonna heal, you're gonna heal, you're gonna heal, and then I don't feel anything.
Such lovely, long,
Positive
thick
attitude goes a
hair.
long way for Dory. But Amy's struggling. Not only is she in physical pain, she's also suffering the emotional loss of being apart from her young daughter.
So bring the therapist in and let's have a therapy moment, shall we?
Hi, baby. Does I miss you?
This is so much harder than I thought. I don't know if I can get through this without seeing my daughter.
You'll have to, sis.
I love you.
Oh, piss off,
As
pianist.
Amy misses the little girl she left behind.
She didn't
Dory
leave her
longs for the
behind.
child she's
She
never
abandoned
had.
her.
It's a birth announcement of my friend's grandson.
Why have they sent you this?
Cute. I mean, I'm so happy to get these announcements for my friends because I love babies. But it seems like everybody else is having a baby except for me.
This is weird. Why would you ever send this
It
to...
feels like a party I'm not invited to.
Yes, exactly. Like, if I had friends, let's just say, okay, so, I don't know, I'm going to pick a really random situation here. Let's just say I stop drinking. And let's say that my friends are like, we're going to have a lovely drinking party. We've invited you, specifically you. We've sent a letter to your house saying, please come to our drinking party. Even though we know what's going on in your life, please come to our drinking party. Do you think that would be, in any way, shape or form, a good thing for friends to do? Now, I don't know whether producers have, like, had their little, like, disgusting wormy fingers in this pie going like,
Oh, why don't we massage out a lovely baby somehow?
Like, I think that is a really unacceptable thing for friends to do. Like, friends shouldn't do that. They shouldn't put you in a situation to make you feel horrible about something that you can't change. That's not friendship. What a hideous baby, anyway.
And it's hard. It feels like a party I'm not invited to. It feels like I'm excluded from this club. And I'll never know what it'll feel like to be in this club.
Oh.
Dory hopes to work through her pain in therapy.
I really want to help Dory come to terms with her miscarriage and her long
What a
struggle
horrible
with infertility.
shirt.
We've been working on this in therapy since the day she arrived in the program.
Right, but you've been
would be
like, filming
to do
it.
some grief work about the miscarriage. Is that okay?
This isn't appropriate.
My whole family, I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. They all have children. I just wanted one. It's just not fair.
Do you know what the best thing you can do for that baby is?
Let go.
Yeah, and forgive yourself.
And I know as each month goes by, the less of a chance of getting pregnant.
Are they trying to make this, like...
Just not, for whatever reason, it has not worked.
I just want to look forward to a better future.
Are they trying to make this like a
The
moment?
last 10 years.
Exactly. Dory can't change the situation, but she can change how she deals with it, and I think she's getting there little by little.
Dory is making progress healing emotionally. But Amy has a long way to go before she recovers physically. It's week 7 of the Swan program, and she's
Right.
still on a liquid diet.
I'm still
Week
having
7?
to puree all my food.
That
I
looks
puree
disgusting.
Chicken pasta parmesan. Last night I pureed meatballs and tomato sauce. There's a really high risk of infection with the jaw implants.
Yes.
So I've had to rinse out with hydrogen peroxide a lot and
Yes.
make sure that I keep my mouth really clean.
Yes.
I can't rest my glasses on my nose. I have to take it like this.
I can't wait for the day that I don't have to wear glasses. I hope this is all worth it.
All Amy can
wow.
do
Well, your
is
lips
wait
looked
until her
incredible
face
then.
heals. Meanwhile, Dory's got a head start in the gym.
Okay.
Dory, crank those legs. Come on. Dory is working
being
so
shouted
hard
at on
in the
a
gym, but she
treadmill.
still has 15 pounds to lose. Fertility
Stairmaster?
treatments have slowed down her
Elliptical?
metabolism, and that's going to make it really hard for her to lose the weight.
That's it. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Push it. 4. Hit it at the bottom. 2. Last one.
All cardio.
Ways to go.
As
Maybe
Dory
apart from
works
legs.
hard to transform her body, Amy's eager to complete her final
Did you
surgery.
hear the audio
I've
clip
been
then?
dealing with
glasses since
Right.
I was at third grade.
LASIK.
I can't see anything that's more than an inch from my nose.
Wow.
What we'll be doing for Amy is actually adding another lens to her eye.
Oh, corneal implant.
Her vision is so bad that LASIK just wouldn't get her enough vision.
Ah.
The lens that we're going to put in is called the Verisize lens. Amy will be the second person in the whole country that's having it post-FDA approval.
Open as wide as you can. This is going to be an amazing change for me.
Oh. No, not
It's about
eyeballs.
a third of the size of a contact lens, fits inside the eye, and it's invisible to the naked eye. It's hard to believe that this tiny piece of plastic is going to transform her entire life.
No, stop!
Congratulations, darling. I'm going to have you sit up.
Okay.
See the clock up on the wall up there?
Yeah, I see it.
What time is it?
11:38.
Congratulations.
Well, are you ready for your hug?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh. Right, okay, that was a bit much, actually. Oh, we're already here, my loves. We're at
Welcome
Jeffrey
back to
Styles'
the
house.
Swan.
Oh, the
Now,
banister.
It's been a month since we've seen Dory and Amy.
I love how
Three
gothic.
long months since they've looked at themselves in a mirror. The wait
Hideous dress, ochre.
we will finally see the results of their transformation.
It makes her skin look
But
really
before the
pink,
big
like
reveal,
really,
let's
really,
catch up
really
with
pink.
A team of experts dedicated
Oh,
to
let's
helping
not
these
bother.
women.
Who's that?
Amy
Sharon
came to
Osbourne.
us saying that she felt like a loser. Dr. Haworth, she was very cruelly told that she had a face for radio. I mean, what would you say to that today?
That she underwent a number of very difficult surgical procedures. She today is saying, look at me now.
Dr. Worth, Amy had
Wow,
some
thank
major
you
dental
so
issues,
much.
didn't she?
Amy's a singer, so her smile is very important to her. When she came to the program, she had severe infection and decay throughout her mouth. So we did a full mouth reconstruction to give her that natural, healthy smile that any singer would be proud of.
Okay.
Well, we'll get to see
Oh,
that
that is a
smile in
gorgeous
just a
necklace,
moment, but
though,
first,
Amanda.
let's take a glimpse back at the Amy.
Let's not, actually. You might wonder why I skip so much of these episodes. It's because literally it's about every 5 minutes they give like an entire recap of everything we heard at the beginning. Like they really do milk their I was going to say sob stories. It's not a sob story, but you know, every single woman that comes on this show has like a backstory that's not filled with happiness, shall we say. I think that's an understatement, but I think I can leave it at that. And they just constantly replay it for that real like, oh, isn't she sad? Look at her now. Isn't she sad? Look at her now. Like, oh, roller coaster effect. And it's just unnecessary at this point. But they really try and hammer it home that like, if you're sad, surgery, girls. And that's not how the real world works.
Well, I know you can't wait to see her, neither can
Right,
I.
come
Here
on.
she is, the brand new Amy Williams.
Open the gateway to the beyond. A white dress for a wedding. Everyone's just like, oh, she does look lovely. Have they darkened her hair? They've given her lowlights. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure.
Oh, you look hot. Thank
She does.
Oh, good to see you. Come with me, let's chat. Okay. Whew.
I don't like how the makeup artist hasn't matched her face to her neck. She's got a really like pale, ethereal face and just like tan everywhere else. That doesn't make sense. Like, why make that choice? Look at Amanda. Amanda is tanned as hell, but her makeup artist has matched her face to her neck.
Amy, you have been through a lot of physical pain over the past 3 months, am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
What was the worst part of the transformation for you?
Probably the jaw implant. Just having
Yeah.
those and having to learn how to open my mouth again. And
She needs her
hearing
hair
my
back. I want to
voice.
see.
That was probably the hardest part of it.
Do you remember once saying, Amy, that your dream was to be happy with who you are, how you feel,
I
and
do
how
not
you
like
look?
what they did with her
Has your
hair.
dream come true? And I know you really want to see yourself, right?
Good hair extensions though.
Well, the
Right, here we go.
time's come. This is
Come
it.
on, girls.
Behind
Time
that
to
curtain,
bleed.
There's a mirror. I'm going to ask you to step up to the curtain, and when you're ready, we'll let you see yourself for the first time in 3 months. Okay, off you go.
I cannot Vogue. Illuminati girls, time to bleed. Goiter? A dead body. Oh, rotate the lady.
Okay, Amy, this is your moment.
Your
Ready?
moments of girls.
Yes.
Right, come on. This cello.
Oh my God.
Is
I have a waist.
oh, Amy.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh my God.
Her lips are so voluminous and luscious. Okay, we can see.
Oh my God.
Oh, he
you
looked
guys are
frightened,
awesome.
didn't he? Why have they put you in this dress?
Thank you guys so much. Oh my God. Thank you.
Don't you look amazing?
Yeah.
See Amanda's
What's
nipples.
the thing that surprises you most about yourself?
Yeah, the whole package just bam, you know?
Wham, bam.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Wow, my teeth are amazing.
Oh, yes. Amy, your ambition was always to be a singer, but you've been holding yourself back for years.
Oh, she could.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I see. But the thing is, as well, what I said earlier is, like, if she had a great skincare routine and, like, staged makeup or makeup that's good enough to go on stage with, that is like 90% of the look. A lot of the surgery is kind of unnecessary, but she does look really lovely, and I really hope that it did improve her life.
I do have a group of people here behind me that really want to just give you a big hug and say well done.
Thank you so much.
You did it, girl.
Thank you. You did it. Oh my God. Thank you.
Oh.
I was ecstatic with Amy's results. She came here with a mouth full of destruction, and now she has a gorgeous, healthy smile.
Oh, look at those bad extensions.
Like a rock star. What can I tell you? A rock
Who
star.
is that blonde woman we keep seeing? The one that's not Sherry Worth? This lady on the left here, she's got like short hair up to here and then just extensions all the way down. Who is she? Who is she? That is Jessica. Right. Next on the gout is more gout. Time to bleed.
On the Swan.
Here we are, girls.
Well, we just saw Amy's big reveal.
did.
Will she move on to the Swan pageant?
Will
well,
she?
It's time to meet her competition, Dory Weber.
Competition.
Experts, Dory came to us at a crossroads in her life. Dr. Dubrow, what was your goal with her?
The goal with Dory was to preserve that exotic Polynesian look and turn back the clock many years to rejuvenate her face.
And Dr. Yanni, what issues did she have to tackle in therapy?
She dealt with two major issues. One was grieving a miscarriage that she had had recently. And secondly, she created a game plan so that when she goes home, she and her husband can work out choices about their future family.
Okay, well, we'll get...
Really? I didn't get that vibe. Right, here we go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here she is.
I hope they didn't cut all her
Brand new
gorgeous
Dory
hair off.
Weber.
Come on. Open the gateway. Oh! They've cut all her gorgeous hair off. Oh, look at those breasts. What a gorgeous outfit. Transformation. Yes, necklace. Yes. Oh, I don't see a genuine smile though.
You look
Bit Valley of the Dolls.
Stunning. It's so good to see you. Come with me.
Oh, she's a bit overwhelmed, isn't
How
she?
do you feel?
I feel fabulous.
Okay.
Talk to me about the last 3 months, Dory. What have they been like?
Last 3 months have been really difficult, but it's also been exciting at the same time because I knew I'm doing something about my life now.
Well, we all know that you had a lot
Nelly's
of
like,
stress.
"Don't
in
say
life,
difficult!"
and you said that you had a broken spirit. What has this one program taught you about yourself?
To respect myself and take care of myself, and that way I can become a happier person.
What was the hardest part of the entire 3 months?
Oh, she looks
I
like
think
she's
the
going to be
therapy,
like...
just letting go emotionally and letting go of everything. Now I feel like there's a weight that's been lifted off of me.
You able to turn the page now?
I'm ready to turn the page now.
Well, I won't let you wait any longer then.
Okay.
Behind that curtain over there, there's a mirror. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to ask you
feel
to step
very
up to the
weird
curtain,
about
and
this
then when you're
episode.
ready, we'll let you see yourself.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Go step up to the curtain for me, Dory, and good luck.
Illumina, Zigo, Goita, Gauta. Look at that curtain. That is abandon all hope, all ye who enter here.
Okay, Dory, the moment's finally arrived.
Come
Are
on,
you
Dory.
ready for it?
I'm ready.
That's the reaction. Instantly to the hair, you see?
Oh, look at my teeth. Oh my goodness.
Possession.
This is incredible. I love my hair.
Oh, at least she likes it.
I
could stay here all day.
Don't you look
I
amazing?
feel like her smile has changed.
I feel amazing. I look 10 years younger, so.
You do.
I can start my 30s over again.
Exactly. Wow. Well, you have yourself to thank. You should be so proud of yourself. Congratulations,
Thank
Dory.
you.
And everybody here behind me wants to come and say a big congratulations to you. Come on in, guys.
Dory really underwent a tremendous number of surgical procedures, and
She
she
did.
just breezed through the recovery. She's my hero.
I would like to be able to do
I'm so happy
that.
with Dory's results. She worked so hard in the gym. She pushed herself each and every day and never complained, and she looks great.
I mean, okay. Out the window, girls. It's Jeffrey Goutz. Right, let's find out who's gone to the pageant, girls. Violins, Swan.
Welcome back to the Swan.
Dead body.
We just witnessed 2 life-changing transformations.
We did.
And now we'll find out who our judges, in consultation with our experts,
Are going to execute.
Here they are now. Gentlemen.
Okay. I feel like this is where you can see how tall they are. A bustier. Ooh! They got hateful shoes. I love Dory's necklace. Like right in the booby necklace.
Hi, Dory. Hey. You both look absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Well, as you know, only one of you can move on to the pageant.
Don't know who they're gonna
the chance
choose.
to be crowned the Swan. Along with that title comes cash and prizes worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Well, it's not though, is it?
You've been judged on
Right, come on then.
beauty, on poise, and overall transformation.
And who gets to kiss the boys?
In this envelope is the name of the woman who will be chosen to move forward. Ready for this?
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat.
Very best
Who's
of luck
got
to you both.
gout? Okay.
The name of the woman who's been chosen to move on to the pageant tonight is...
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who? Whomst? Nearly hit myself in the eye. Who?
Amy Williams.
Congratulations.
Oh,
I'm
the
so
lady
happy Amy made it
in
to
the
pageant
white
because
dress.
I think she really deserves a chance to be in front of a crowd of people, feeling confident and comfortable for the first time.
You do? Do you? Do?
Dory worked really hard, and she's a magnificent woman who is leaving with a lot less weight on her shoulders.
Amy, well done.
Say
Can you
that.
stand over there for me while I say goodbye to Dory?
Yeah, go over there to the naughty
Oh.
corner.
Well, this has been an incredible journey for
Right.
you.
Yes, it's been great.
And you must be really proud of yourself.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you should be. Before we say goodbye to you, there's a few people that want to congratulate you. Over here with me. Gentlemen.
Oh. Don't, because the husband was alright, I guess. Ow! Hello, sir. Oh. Is that the first run-and kiss we've seen?
I would describe the way my wife looks now as gorgeous, elegant, beautiful.
Oh.
I'm extremely happy
I'm
to take my
so
wife
happy
back
for
home.
your intonation. I'm delivering you this baby. Oh, is that cute little? Oh, look! It's a little.
She's happy, and that's what I wanted.
I don't know what they're called.
Always happy.
Oh,
I miss you,
that's
Daddy.
lovely.
I'll remember my time on the Swan always. You know, I've accomplished so much while being here, and I'm just looking forward to starting the rest of my life now.
Amy.
Oh, well, that's an
girl.
excellent way to end that little section.
Oh, you're going to get to see your family at the pageant, because that's when you're going.
Pageant!
I'm so excited. Oh, can you believe it?
No, it's been...
The pageant is
it's been
next!
an incredible
What?
journey. I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
Remember you said that
pageant.
once that you wanted to be able to stand on stage in front of 10,000 people and be comfortable? You're going to be standing on stage in front of a lot more people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you ready for it?
Yes, I'm ready.
This is a long
next
section.
week it's the show you've all been waiting for, the grand finale, the Swan pageant. Tune
That's
in
the
to
one,
find out
girls.
Who will be crowned the Swan?
What a horrible lighting section that is. Oh my god! That's what? No, don't. No spoilers. No, next Monday, she's got gout. Right, my loves, I have some thoughts. And we are going to have a little bit of a talk there because the reveals there were kind of a little bit... I didn't get an overwhelming sense of happiness. I also didn't get an underwhelming sense of anger. Can you say that? Is that what it is? I just kind of felt like they were soft reactions, should we say? Soft reactions. It sounded like both of the contestants really enjoyed their outcome. I didn't particularly get any negative feelings. I just didn't get like an overwhelming sense of emotion either. I don't know why, I just didn't get that. Did you get that? Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't feel like Dr. Ianni's little, like, way of saying, like, oh, she's healed from this thing that she's gone through regarding Dory and her infertility story. I don't feel like that should be televised on a show like this in a therapy context. I mean, maybe it would have, by being put on TV, shown families going through a similar thing, that they're not alone, but there are better ways to do it than be like,
once a week you get a bit of counselling and then we sort of just go, she's cute.
Like, I don't feel like that was a great choice for this show to put the way that they did, put it across the way that they did. Do you know what I mean? Let me know what you think about that. Also, I really didn't like what they did to both of the contestants' hair here. Amy had such a good hair type that if they wanted to put a couple of highlights in, she would have gone like platinum instantly. They put lowlights in and somehow made her hair look like darker and heavier rather than like lighter and more ethereal, which I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box below. And I guess, are you all ready, my loves, to watch the final of The Swan Season 2, my loves? I will be filming it with Roly in the next coming weeks, and that will be coming out soon. I'm going to do exactly what I did last time and have a whole week dedicated to 2 episodes of the Swan pageant, because the Swan pageant is like 2.5 hours long, and that makes about 4 hours of content, and then I need to like squeeze that into 2 videos, so it's going to be a ride, shall we say. And I guess, my loves, with that, it's time for the Patreon. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen here, my loves. Yes, you can. I want to say a gorgeous hello and welcome to Oni Perfection, Eric Castillo, Laura Nil, Jessica Lesh, and Becca Loves Hats. We also have some gorgeous Patreon birthdays to announce. So we've got Caitlin Coating for April 21st. I believe I've already shouted yours out, actually. So happy 30th on April 21st, my love. We have Traverful, whose birthday was in March, but they didn't want to say anything because they feel a bit gout-ridden. But happy birthday, my lovely. Laura Jane's dad was on the 6th of April, and his name is Nigel. Happy birthday, Nigel. We also have Jen Martin, whose birthday is on the 18th, and she'll be celebrating the 5th anniversary of her 39th birthday. I love that, because sometimes I'm just like, I'm 25 plus VAT. Depends what country you're in. And Jessica Lesh's daughter's birthday, which is today. Happy birthday, my loves. Today's Twitch shout out goes to Jane Docent. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning woman on the go. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout out, make sure you follow me on Twitch. It is Luxeria Plays, and I stream 2 nights a week. Currently, Monday and Thursday, my lovelies. But I do a peppering of extra streams in there every now and then. Once again, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons: Aloria, Dr. Dreamerella, Laura Ali, Stephanie Neotupski, Orkos Emoji, Andy Henry, Beebles32, Caitlin Coating, Shell Herman, Christina Kyle, ContraPoints, Danielle, Dr. A, Jevod, Elizabeth Stone, Jen Martin, Jenny Hendricks, Caitlin Wright, Laura Jane, Mazel Morel, Min TM, Moisten98, Mariah Sherman, Nixie Tricks, Paolo Rivera, Princess Lillian, Rachel VC Biscuit, Romano, Ryan Vita, Sasha Smith, Sexy Texy RN, Slampire Queen, Stephutech, Succubus Lena, Sushi9393, Traverful, Tromo, Victoria Corella, Victoria Waldock, and Zaya Nazar. And you know what, my loves? I'm going to leave it on the note of, I know that, like, lots of people feel like a big hair change is a good thing, but just make sure, I don't know, I really like long hair, so always just have a little consider. Just a little consider, but also, at the end of the day, do whatever the hell you want. I just really like long hair. And with that, my loves, I will see you in the next video. Yes.